And welcome back. As you can see, we are back here at the Dutiful Sisters of Eldwise, otherwise known as the Rogues Guild. And, well, I am about to do my level 10 Rogue quest. So let's see about going inside, shall we? And here. Becky. Let's see. Fine day to you, Rayo Kit. And a fine day it is for a spot of work, wouldn't you agree? This time round, it seems some eager buccaneer scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from a Lomizan vessel to begin with, the yellow jackets fell upon them daft coves before their boots was even dry. Aye, they caught the fires right there on the docks, but the stolen boomsticks was nowhere to be found. Fenced in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our guild was officially contacted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needful, since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Lamenzans and all that. So, this here your assignment, me natty lad. Find out where them weapons went, and bite back that shipment. And seeing as the cutters has hit the merchantman are already rotten in irons, you'll needn't rush in with your stabbers a stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I have the perfect partner to show how it's done. This here's Keb, the Stray. Ain't no other rogue who can match her in the Arso skulkin'. A pleasure. There's some problem, Keb? You seem a bit out of sorts. I'm bloody starving. I had one of them finger sandwiches set aside, you know. Them egg-filled tasties they make at the Bismarck. But when I got back from me work, it was bloody gone. Uh-oh. That was Keb's? I thought it was Underfoot's. Jackie be breaking the code. Well, you just head out on the job and I'll see if I can't turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return. Alright, Jackie. One more little detail you should know. Them muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets armory. So, once all is bob, you can hand the goods to one of them calls directly. So, let's see. We can start whenever you're ready, Ryuket. Well, I'm ready. I've had a colleague keeping the water out for aught that might help us, so I suggest you have a few words with her first. You'll find her in the ham line, posing as a fishmonger. Alright. Okay, that's not the outdoor. So. Alright. So the hay line is the fishmongers. So if we go to the aft castle. And right That there edifice. See the fish? The hay line. And there's Keb. Hi, Keb. Fishmonger. Hello there, sir. We've carp and trout, lobster and shrimp, but I hear tell you've been looking for a special breed of fish. The long, shiny kind. That's what'll bark put a bloke in on his arse. Yeah. We don't sell that kind here, but you might try them for merchants. One was, what was they called again? The Traders of Edge. They all from the South Seas Isles and are known for dealing in all types of nasty fitters and cutters. Fitters and cutters? Wow. I should warn you, these folks ain't ones for questioning the source of their merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to pay for goods what came from below decks, so to speak. But if you're still keen to get your hands on those rare fish, then you best hurry. The Edge merchant, what was Visilimsa, is looking to load up and leave the city afore long. Just how he means to transport his goods remains a mystery. So, what with all the iron blades he got nursing his operation, it'll make it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition. It does. I'm sure you'll keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might be as you can learn a little more from the folks around town. So basically, we're gonna have to go talk to people. And Cab wants a word. Ah, Traders of Edge, eh? Well, if one of their merchants been staying in the city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. Be surprised at how calls cackle when they think no one else is about. Well, focus on places what see plenty of traffic. You can have the Bismarck, the ferry docks, and East Hawker's Alley. I'll try me look at a few other spots. Then meet ye in the front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hiding, be quiet, and keep your waddle open. So waddles are eyes. Waddle. But they call waddle to the ground? Wow. The rogue speak is quite strange. So we have to go to the Bismarck, the ferry docks, and East Hawker's Alley. So we're going to go to Bismarck first. Now, diving dove appears distressed over some matter. Approach her while cloaked in your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop on her grumbling. Alright, so basically, this is hide. So basically, you kind of become invisible and walk nice and slow. Diving dove is grumbling and discontent. Ah, the sneer on that customer's face. Does he think I command the skeleton to cook more swiftly just to meet his pressing departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in the South Seas, but here in Limsa Lominsa, folk appreciate that fine cuisine cannot be rushed. Come now, Dove, you must not speak ill of the patrons. Now, what was next on my list? Another finger sandwich for the dutiful sisters. Someone there must be rather fond of eggs. Okay. So there's that. So as you can see, can't run, but if you start sprinting, you come out of hide. So we're going to go to East Hawker's Alley next. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. East Hawker's Alley, not West Hawker's Alley. Alright, so we're gonna hide again. And it's gonna tell us Gruff is speaking in a low but lively tone to a nearby customer. Approach him while cloaked in your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop on his exhortations. Gruff is hawking his wares to a customer. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. We have a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea, but one simple cannot visit Limsa without sampling some of the local specialities. Would you care for some freshly squeezed Lanacine orange juice? Or perhaps our famed salt cod is more to your taste? Grubb continues to expose the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance to your assignment. So basically, this is a waste of time. And believe it or not, hide, as you can see, now that is normal running, that is walking. So, yeah, your movement speed is massively reduced. And now we're going to go to the ferry docks. And guess what? Traveling by Ethernet keeps your hide ability active. So, Uranasu appears distraught. Approach him while cloaked, yada yada yada. Yep. Here is rumbling anxiously to himself. Curse my sense of duty. One day I stayed at the wench for that extra pint instead of returning early. I didn't ask to see anyone before being bribed. It's certainly not my relief, pilot. I wonder what the merchant was about. Smuggling, most likely. Better report this to the Yellow Jackets? But what if I'm watched? I could end up face down in the harbor. Yep. Okay, so now you want to go. But this can be a very useful ability. And when you come out of it, it kind of goes bang. Which is weird. Welcome back, Ryukit. I hear your skulking went well. I hope your skulking went well. Yeah. Might be an angel of death or the daggers called. But any rogue what shuns the shadows is headed for an early grave. A sneaky cove can nose about without risking a scrape, or slip himself in the best position to ambush a mark. Once they've seen you, though, your rum fun is done. Hiding is part concealment and part distraction, and you won't be disappearing on a cove that already knows you're there. Alright, I'm done prattling. What you managed to learn about our musket by a merchant friend. Well, yeah, something's going down. Flipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And by what you heard from that chef at the Bismarck, the trader means a hog to hop the twig and soon. That matches with me own findings. He vacated his rooms at the inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure that he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier. Then you ghost in and grab them firearms. I'm hoping we can get the job done quiet and under cover of Dark Man. But it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on the payroll. So, I'll send word to Yellow Jackets and have them post a call near Hawker's Alley. That way you won't have far to bolt once you've got bitten the goods. The mark should be along any moment. Have you got your skulking boots on? Oh yes I do. Yep, proceed. So, first thing we do is hide. Gotta go that way. So, now mind you, don't get hit by these guys. Hired axes. Ah. Ooh, that was close, man. So here we are. You are not supposed to be here. I thought I ordered my Highlander to keep the jetty clear. 1, 2, 3, there's one missing. My crate of muskets is gone. No, I love that. It's like, ah, Steve, stop him! You useless suckers! What am I paying you for? I was like, now a different face would have had that looking a lot better too. But, well, I gotta. Oh. Well, we got more hide muscle here. We'll deal with this guy. Alright, think fast as far as I can get there. Alright, so now it becomes a point of keep clear of the other people. Oh, really? Where am I going now? Oh, I gotta go that way. So, now I leave her to do the fighting, and I'm gonna just take a walk. God. Middle there. Woohoo! Alright. Keep going. And here's a handoff. See? Just sneak by everybody, they have no idea you're there. Here, have these. Ah, these are stolen muskets. The quartermaster will be pleased. And we're done. See, that was nothing. Nothing at all. So now all I have to do is go back the way I came to cab. That turned hairy, didn't it, Colt? Once you reach the yellow jackets, though, the merchant called off his blades. Wise enough to cut his losses. I'll give him that. I say we're all done here. Let's head inside and tell Jackie the Benny news. I heard the sounds of fighting coming from outside, and now I've whittled the cause of it. I thought we were aiming for a subtle on this job. Well, we were. That many swaths was there. But you got the yellow jackets what they wanted. So all's well that ends well, eh? You're on your way to becoming a first-class rogue, Royal Kit. The job didn't unfold exactly as planned, but do you see the value of keeping out of sight? Welcome might seem slow, but it can save you time, and a fair amount of bleeding in the long run. Speaking of unexpected developments, I have a bit of bad news for you, Cab. I searched high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has gaffled your sandwich. There was not but crumbs to be found. But no, my sandwich, it was a Bismarck special. Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? My belly's ready to cave in on itself. There's a tragedy of the highest order, and you know I can't bear to see me rogues in such distress. So I gave Underfoot a special assignment. He'll be back any moment now, with a freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich. You did that for me? You're not japping with me, are you, Jackie? This ain't no japping matter. It is a guildmaster's responsibility to see that all his coves and Morts are at their best for the job. Oh, Jackie, there you are. I've got the sandwich you ordered. And didn't the chef give me a waddle full when I said we was in a hurry? Maybe next time you could think twice before you yaffle a fellow rogues up. Oh, bollocks. Jackie, did you eat my supper? I was like, Now, lass, let's not be hasty. There's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No harm done, eh? You've cloyed something what belonged to me, Jackie. And I can't ignore the code. Ha 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 ha. Aye, the code. We mustn't ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, lass? Lass? Ah! Wow. He's really strung up good. That might be the swiftest string up I've ever seen. Punishment to fit the crime. Take a good long look, Royal Kit. The code exists to preserve peace in Limsa. To keep the alleys from running red with blood. The city's me home, and I'll draw daggers on any cove fool enough to threaten that peace. A pointed lesson. Let's head inside, eh? Your sandwich will get cold. Hey, you mean to leave me up here all night? At least you could give me at least you gave me a grand view of the harbor. God's fist, these ropes are tight. And now we find ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild. The impropriety of it all. Would that I could see them occupying a cell next to those thieving pirates. Well, so we gotta head inside to complete this now. Ow, them ropes will leave safe marks for a bleeding week. I may have wriggled myself free, but that's the last time I'll let me belly do the thinking. And just think, Kev strung me up over an egg sandwich. Those codes will well and truly stomp on the code, get it far worse. Keep up your training, lad, and you'll soon be handing out rogue justice yourself. Sweet. And the next one is at level 15. So, well, that's going to be it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye now. Until next time.